Hey, if you're catching me, you're catching Julie. That's right, I'm Julie with The Julie Show, which is just another name for my name in the Midwest. It's just a brand for my life. And it goes nowhere, does nothing. I don't sell, I don't offer anything but devotion from God. I am getting a little irritated because my video keeps shutting this down, and I think that's the devil fighting against me not to read this to you. We're doing daily devotions. This happened the other night. I couldn't film because it kept shutting down, and I'm not even doing this live. I was talking about on my last video that I just started that went bonk about getting people together to maybe go live and do this on Facebook, because then we can see the comments right there, or do it on Messenger. We can do voice activated Messenger. We can use a lot of people use TikTok, but I don't have TikTok, and I'm not going to get TikTok. You can't even get it right now if I wanted to go back on it, but I don't have TikTok. I deleted my TikTok months back because I was massively hacked, and it took my identity. They didn't just hack me, they stole a lot of my identification from me, different passcodes and things like that, and kind of ruined my life there, my social media life for a minute. Not ruined my life, but just took havoc on my social media. I had to protect my money, I had to protect my passwords, I had to protect my computer, I had to protect my phone. Anyways, we were talking about maybe getting together and doing a Bible study and finding somebody that could lead the pack. I'm not really a good leader. I mean, I used to be a good leader, but I can only lead if I know what I'm leading of. I'm not the best at the Bible. I am not just a beginning Christian. I was born again in 2016. It's not, I mean, that's a long, almost 10 years ago. I was born and raised a Catholic, and I was born again in 2016. I was a Christian, been going to church my whole life, been on and off going to church my whole life, I'll say that. Just been a believer, was baptized as an infant, all that stuff, been brought up in the house of God. Been reading the Bible since I was a little girl, known of the Bible since I was a little girl. I keep pushing myself to say I read it and I went to church and all that, but basically a believer in Jesus Christ. And we're trying to get somebody to lead a Bible study so we can get a little bit more in depth here. This isn't really, but this is God's leading me to my uncomfort zone. I mean, I am not comfortable doing this, especially when it keeps shutting down. I'm like, what is going on? If anyone belongs to Christ, sorry, it's January 30th, Thursday. We're reading from God's Daily Answer. If anyone belongs to Christ, then he is made new. The old things have gone. Everything is made new. All this is from God. 2 Corinthians 5:17-18. Anything that is brand new has an appealing quality to it. The first blossoms of spring, the rhythmic breathing of a sleeping puppy, the new car smell, the silky skin of a newborn baby, the promise of a fresh start. God is the author of fresh starts and brand new beginnings. When you choose to follow him, your life is transformed from the inside out. You are a totally new person, from new priorities, new power, new purpose, and a new eternal destiny. But this isn't just a one-time transformation. God gives you a fresh start every time you need one, morning by morning or minute by minute. All you need to do is ask. With each sunrise, we start anew. Author unknown. Let's reflect on that. Well, I was just saying in my other video that got rudely stopped for some kind of messed up reason. I'm not even live. It was my connection. This isn't even Wi-Fi. This is just my phone filming me. I'm a little unnerved about it, but he got me through this devotion, so let's talk about it. I was saying that anybody can be fixed. Anybody who doesn't believe in God, an atheist, can turn God believing tomorrow if somebody convinced them that there was a God. It happens all the time. A gay man can turn straight tomorrow because he finally found the way of Jesus. Happens all the time. Thieves become preachers. Seriously, criminals become better people, and they teach the word of God more in prisons than they do in schools these days. Like, there are like groups in prisons that go to different rooms and have chapels and actually have service. And I don't know who does the services. Probably they ordain somebody in there. It's probably not real, but the Bibles they're getting and the Bibles they're reading from are real. And if they really believe it, maybe they'll be forgiven of their sins. We're not the judge. We ain't the judge or the jury of life. No, sirree. Our input does not matter. So if you don't need to put your 2 cents in, sometimes that's the best way to do it. It's like, you're not the judge. Everybody's going to answer to the one true king. Even those that do not believe will answer to the one true king. So how about, does anybody want to get like a Bible study going, a live group, a messenger group? I know you're following me over here, Christina. I got good engagement with you, and you've been trying too. You said you wanted to work on getting closer to God this year. I think everybody needs to know this is also the year of the snake. It is the Chinese New Year too. Happy New Year if you're into the Chinese zodiac. I'm not really into the zodiac stuff. I don't know if I believe in any of, but it is the Chinese belief. And it's like a custom thing, and they have the year of the snake, and it is the year of the snake, and it's supposed to mean that I'm supposed to have a good year. So at least I could go off that. But I do have a loving father, and with him, all things are possible. So if I want to have a good year, all I got to do is ask God for one, and he'll probably produce it. If I give him praise for what I already have every single day, and I pray for other people, and I read the word of God, and I keep coming on here in my uncomfortable zone, and I keep preaching to you guys daily devotions and talking about Jesus, maybe, just maybe, if I ask him for something, he'll give it to me. What do you think? It's time for you to comment. All right, go and have a great day. Stay blessed.